already know. Yeah! Okay! So fresh with it. I'm the best with it. Keep a cape with it. Yeah! Okay! Talk to 'em. Yeah! Okay! Yeah! Okay! Yeah! Okay! Yeah! Okay! Yeah! Okay!
Hi, this is America's Pastor inviting you to stay tuned for the world's greatest boxing commentary as he continues on the road to 10,000. Now he's back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers that work. I want you to put your hands together and give him some love as we welcome the one, the only TDub.
Yes, yes, yes. What up with it, guys? Listen to your boy TDub. Listen, I know it ain't the new year yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy TDub's birthday. It only comes once a year. You know, let's get it. I'm too old for the clubs. You know, I'm at home sipping a little bit, hanging with the fam. You know how I do. Let's get it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share with this caring. It's Mr. I am back at it. Yeah, you know what? Don't even wait for him to wish you happy birthday. It's your birthday. Celebrate your birthday the way that you want to. It doesn't matter if you're a Capricorn, Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. Let's get it. Smash that like on sight. 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 Okay. I'm reloaded. All right, guys, what up with it? Shout out to my boy in the building, my boy American Pastor, travel first in the building. Says TDub, what it do? Happy birthday, salute to the chat. Happy New Year, smash the like button. Yes, guys, listen, you know how I do it, man. I try to come live. At least I think the last 2 years, maybe this the third year straight, that I at least do something on New Year's Eve. And yes, guys, it's New Year's Eve, but it is also your boy TDub's birthday. For most of my life, it has not been the best time because, you know, if it just, you know, your birthday is secondary. Everybody's already coupled up. Everybody already got plans. And if you go along with somebody else's plan, probably ain't got your birthday involved. Not too many birthday parties on New Year's Eve. I guess you can get a few, but you know how it is, guys. It's your boy TDub. I went out to eat today, and I got home. Got the start working on the channel. Man, listen, guys. Let me stop the music. Guys, listen, man. I went to a place called Tucanos, right? I think it's some kind of Brazilian restaurant where the food don't stop. You have like a block. Has red on top, green on the bottom. If the green is flipped up to the top, they just keep coming. Sirloin steak, chicken heart, bottom this, bottom that, roast this, roast that, honey fish, right? They having all of this food, right? So I went fishing early today for a minute with my brother, Bob. And I didn't catch nothing. I had a few bites, but to me, man, I'm one of them guys that I love. I don't mind just being out there in nature by myself. I had pretty much the whole river to myself, man. Like I had my area of the Mississippi River. I had it to myself. So I'm out there, right? I'm in the water. I got my waders on, TDub. I didn't bring no camera, so I wasn't. I mean, I was hoping to catch some walleye, but I didn't catch nothing. No, it's all good. But like, you know what, man? Had my time there. My brother bought me a little bit of Jack, so I had to put the Jack in the Jack cup, So I'm gonna have a little sip. To you, Bob. Thank you. Coming through. And I'm gonna talk a little bit of boxing, man. Listen, guys. Yes, we got this fight. In case you don't know, guys, we got Ortiz versus Charles. No, it's Prince Charles Martin, aka Demigod, aka the Chosen One. AKA Prince Aladdin. Listen, it's going down tomorrow. Your your boy TDub is planning on covering that. Cause you know my name. I'm Mr. Back at It. And covering that guy. But listen, man, I want to talk about a lot of stuff. Jake Paul. I want to talk about Jake Paul possibly facing and I want you to let this marinate on your mind. Jake Paul facing Chavez Jr. Like, let that marinate. Just let it marinate. Think about that. The WBC announced if Whyte and Fury cannot come to an agreement, they put it out there what the split would be. We'll talk about that and more. In the building, my boy in the building, Westside says, Happy New Year to you, homie TDub. Yes, sir. Ortiz knock out Charles easy, bro, in under 6 rounds. Let's get it, man. Listen, guys, I'm going to give you guys, since we got time. Listen, guys, it's New Year's Eve, man. Let's kick it, man. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself like I'm enjoying myself. I got this Jack in this Jack. You know what I'm saying? Talking my smack. Smack, shabang, shabang. But it's the first thing I actually had all day. I ain't had no alcohol all day. And I literally just poured this maybe 5 minutes before I went live. So, your boy ain't like that. Your boy's all, listen, you come to my video, I'm always worried. I'm always on it. Jack all day, bro. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Listen, man. I'm so Jack all day. I gotta meet a Jill in my life because I got Jack all day. I'm missing Jill in my life because of that Jack all. You know what? That's it. I'm missing Jill in my life because I got Jack all day. I don't know. I need me some Jill with my Jack. You know that I get it back. Nah, let me stop. All right, guys. Let's see, man. Let's get it. Oh, a true TDub Hollywood story. Let me see. I normally tell things about when I was in a certain span. Me and my boy T Tavares, me and him, things always used to happen crazy, and a lot of time it used to happen to me. I just had that image, right? He used to because back then, like I used to have like braids. I had like kind of long hair braided to the back, and he used to go up to these like these semi unattractive chicks, and you know what I'm talking about. Right? When you're young, like you see a girl that's neither one of you guys want to talk to, and he went up to her and he'll go up to her, right? He'd be like, "Hey, girl," he said he like you. He want his hair braided. And I'll be like, "Nah, he lying." And then the girls would normally say, "Yes, you do. You know you want your hair braided. And you cute too." And maybe I had that look, man. American Brother Travis said, maybe Junior won't quit this time. Listen, we're going to talk about it. D-Ray, what's up, Jay? Hey, man, if you guys, I put a couple of short clips, videos on my Fishing for the Kitchen channel. Fishing for the Kitchen is fishing, FISHIN, fish in for the kitchen. I got, check out my channel. Matter of fact, I think I'm on here. Listen, if you guys don't like that, man, I don't want to push you to like some you don't. But, this is my fishing. I just commented. But listen, guys, check this out. Let's work. Check this out. Smash the like button. Get the likes up all the way up, right? let me see, which one need dubs? So I told you guys about the guy who said you want a box. In case some of you guys weren't here, I'll give you a quick reminder, right? I'm gonna do the quick version of the guy called You Want a Box. So here's the setting. Right? So I'm in Iowa, right? And I'm in a town to where a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of guys who wasn't tough come to Iowa, create a whole new thug image, and then they become these gangsters from these cities they came from. Like you had some guys that was from St. Louis up there. Wasn't as many, but you had some from St. Louis, a lot from Chicago, a lot from Detroit. That was the main one, Chicago versus Detroit. And they even had a rivalry up there. I didn't even know Chicago don't even like Detroit in real life. But, you know, I guess these guys moved there. And one of these guys, right, you know, back then, you know, I was maybe 21 years, you know, something like 21. And this dude, I mean, he looked 30s or 40s then, you know, like he was one of them old dude that hung with the young cats, try to look younger, but he was an older dude, man. And I remember me and my boy T was at the bar, right? We chilling, we know, like me and T used to always hang out. T, he like 6'6", you know, I'm 5'11", he's 6'6". I don't know if I told you guys about how we met, and I'll tell you that too. Who wins, Jake or Chavez Jr.? We gonna get into it. So, I think I hear my little one there. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. What is this? Hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. All right, so let's get to it. So, which one? Okay. So let me get you guys up. I had to go check on something real quick. So basically, in this town, we got these guys. Like, see, me when I went up there, I had some student loans I wanted to pay off. First of all, listen, me just getting up there is a trip by itself. Here's man, this turned into a short to a long story. Here's how TDub got to Iowa, right? So TDub finished high school, and I went to a college, somewhat through the loan process. It was actually 2 weeks for the next semester. They said, "Hey, you owe this money." I said, "What money?" I said, "I took a loan up for that." They said, "Yeah, but somewhere in Little Rock, the loan didn't go through, so you have to pay this before you go back to semester." So TDub didn't go back to school. TDub, for a minute, I was just out of school for a while, trying to find a job, couldn't find them, working the ends out of job. And then my dad said, when I finally saw him again, he said, "Hey, if you come up to Iowa, I can get you a job making $18, $19 an hour." I said, "What?" And I'm thinking, listen, way back then, I'm like, those jobs I'm doing like $8, $7.45, $7.50 an hour. Embarrassing, right? And I said, you know what? If I can do that, then I could pay this loan back, that I've been, had out for, 3 years or whatever. I said, I can pay this off. So I said, all right, Dad, I'm gonna come up there. Came and got me from St. Louis, took me to Iowa. I'm like, okay, Dad, when we gonna start this job, right? I'm gonna grind, when we gonna start this job, Dad? He said, oh, don't worry, I got you. Drink up, son. He went and got us some, I think it was a Paul Masson or something, right? Hey, I can't complain because I'm glad there was no E and J. Listen, I know some of y'all got like E and J, but listen, E and J will get you there, and then it would leave you there. E and J will get you messed up before you know it, and then you be throwing up before you know it, man. I don't like E and J, man. I don't like. Listen, it'll get you buzzed. You'll be there. The next thing you know, your head's spinning. I'm like, man, I ain't drink. You know what? I ain't drunk no more E and J since my sister gave it to me. And I just saw my sister this Christmas, and you know, my sister, she's hood. She's hood. And she said, "What's up, bro?" She said, "What we drinking on, right?" So I'm thinking like, I don't know. I said, I was trying about to say, I don't know, I can go get some, you know, some Jack, some hen or something. That's what I was gonna say. And she said, "What we drinking on?" She said, "You know me, I'm drinking that Peach Amsterdam. Or if you want to, we can go get some E and J." Man, because I haven't drunk that stuff in like so many years. I like, nah, I'm good. So I get up there with my dad. And he like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you a job, $18 an hour. I got you." And 2 or 3 days go by, and he said, "Get up, time to go get that job." Right? I'm like, "Time to get that job, right? $18 an hour." He takes me down to a temp, like a ready temp service. That's a temporary service, starting out at $8 an hour, $8.30 for a shift differential if you work at night. I was like, "Wow, he got me, man. He got me." But at this point, I was already invested. So I'm like, man, you know what? I've been out of school for a while. Whatever. And that's how I got to Iowa. And I started working to pay off my loan. And I got sidetracked when I knew how valuable your boy was up there. But he's an Erkin jerk, man. That Erkin jerk to you, bro. Hey, Dead Game Boxing, what's up with you? How you been, man? How you been, bro? How you been? You were born on New Year's Eve. Yeah, my birthday. Yes, sir. It's your birthday. It's my birthday, man. So, I think, you know, I told you guys something. Like I said, a quick story about the guy you want to box. And, because I'll tell you guys the difference. The guy that you want to box, so I'll get to some boxing talk. Right now, guys, I'm just kind of, you know, giving some fluffers. Guys, it's New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Eve. Let's go in and kick it. We're going to talk a little bit boxing. And we're going to talk a little bit just talking about some stuff. Thank you, Dead Game Boxing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. We just gonna have some fun with it. Like I said, man, it's a celebration. Because we all, you know, knock on wood, we're gonna see the new year. I can't say tonight, but when it hit in the morning at 12:01, right? Or 12 o'clock. So, here we go, guys. For you guys that didn't hear the story about You Wanna Box. So I'm up there, right? You know, in my young days. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was feeling myself, man. I was feeling myself back then, you know. And there's this dude up there. He's about like 4'6", you know. You know, maybe he was like that old song. Maybe he was like that old song, you know, 5'5" with brown eyes. Something like that, right? You know, typically when you hear that song, 5'5" with brown eyes, you think about a girl. Nah, man, it was this dude. He was like 5'5", brown eyes, right? And he's about like late 30s, early 40s, hanging with the young guys to appear to look younger. But when he started talking, you knew he wasn't young, right? Because when he was talking to us, you know, we talking about, let's say he talking about doing something bad to somebody. He was talking like, "Yeah, Jack, we gonna get that fool. We pity the fool, Jack." You know, I'm like, "Jack, pity the fool." You know, like what do in the 70s? You know what I'm saying? He said, "You straight out of comic book, Jack." I'm like, "Oh, wow." So, me and my boy Tavares, right? We at the bar, right? You know, I'm sitting here, he's sitting there, we talking. You know, I'm not even peeping the scenery, but he's peeping the scenery. Now, when I was in St. Louis, I always peeped the scenery. There, I kind of felt comfortable. I didn't peep the scenery, but he was peeping it, and he saw this. He said, "Yeah, Jack Jive Turkey." Yeah, bro. Listen, man, this dude was using that stuff. Back then, he was like 38 or 40. Man, I don't know what he is now. I don't know what I don't know what he is now. He up there, bro. He's up there. But back then, he was about 5'5". He had his big old Chicago Cubs blue with the what's they color, orange or whatever, with the orange C right here, big fluffy jacket. He used to walk around like this, like he big and tough, and him and this dude that was hanging with him, I swear, straight out of ET Phone Home. Listen, if ET Phone Home, that was the dude he called. Because this dude looked just like ET. If I could find him, I would show him, but I wouldn't show him because I ain't trying to get sued by nobody. But trust me, if ET was phoning home to somebody, that's the nigga that picked up. That's the nigga that, hello? And ET like, yeah, I knew you were going to answer. You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no plan. Nigga, I'm in another planet. So, they come up to us, right? They shaking our hand like, yeah, what's up, what's up, what's up? So, you know, we dapping up. And my boy, Val was like, man, you know, man, we ain't messing with them, bro. Like, what's going on? He said, bro, they trying to look deep, man. I saw them back there in the pool part. They was having some beef with the white boys. They trying to look deep. They trying to look like they're deeper than what they are. I said, how many is it? You know, because I wasn't cool with these guys. Like these are people that I saw when I was just out at a bar. I never don't know their name to this day, but they'd be like, hey, because you see each other, you be like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You would have that cool acknowledgement. But that was as far as it went. So when they came up to me and like wanted to shake hands, I'm like, you know, it kind of caught me off guard. And it was two of them, the short dude, 5'5" with brown eyes, and the guy that ET phoned home to, that dude, versus it was two white dudes. And they were like kind of scrawny white dudes too. And so me and my boys start leaving, and then all of a sudden they start leaving, and the white dudes start leaving. And they went actually in front of us, and when we got out, they was like on the side of the building in like an intersection. I mean, ain't no cars coming, right? No cars coming. And when the black dudes saw us, they're like, yeah, who want it now, right? They was like, not the ET one, but the other one, the short one. He got super amped, right? And my boy said, Jesus Christ, Father, what's up with you, champ? Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you. And my boy T said, hey, man, let's not get in this, bro. He said, let's just stay back. This ain't our fight. And I said, hold on, I want to watch. I want to see what's going to happen. And the little short dude, you know, he was like, well, who want a box? Who want a box? You want a box? Well, you want a box. Who want a box? And the girls with the white boy, like, they were like, no, baby, let's go. And these white dudes, they had a smirk on their face, to be honest. Like, once they realized that we weren't going to jump in, they had a smirk on his face. And the little dude was like, he said, hey, well, do you want a box? And then the white dude said, yeah, I do. And he was like, oh, well, then do you want a box? Who want a box? He started asking the dude, and the dude said, no, I said I want a box. He started asking the other dude they want a box. Listen, man, it was some of the funniest stuff in the world. The girl dragged them guys away because they was afraid that they was going to get jumped because we were there. But it was funny, man. All right, let's get into this boxing talk. Smash the like button. Let's get to it, man. All right. First up to bat. Guys. Jake Paul Chavez Jr. Listen, man. Listen. This right here, to me, has gimmick fight written all over it. Chavez Jr. has this. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find it. This is how he got his father right now. This is how he got it. Listen, Chavez Jr. has got, you know, the Chavez name legacy, you know, for sale. The right amount, you can buy it. Let me see if I can find a picture of how his dad looking right now. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that, man. Listen, man. That's how Chavez Sr. is looking right now. Guys, the last hope I have for Chavez Jr. is when he fought Canelo Alvarez. That was the last, because I lost hope, and I lost hope in him then. I lost hope. Let me see if I can, I lost hope before then. But that was like the last hope, right? Because he was putting all these training videos. He was jumping rope. He was like, you know, he was like, you know, that was my last hope. Not that he would necessarily win, but he would put up an effort. That was it. You know, that was it. I think I lost hope in him before he fought Sergio Martinez. But when he fought Canelo Alvarez, man, and he put up that effort, I was like, golly. Then he fought Danny Jacobs, didn't want to take the test, had to move to a different state, different city. Then he lost again. I think the Mario, how do you say his last name? Charzadez? Mario Charzadez. I believe that's the one where he was under his father undercourt. And he quit, in my opinion. He quit then. So, after that, Chavez Jr. tried to find a way to make some money, right? He's like, well, how can I make some money? Because, to be honest, Chavez Jr. is pimping the Chavez's name. That's what he's pimping. Because Chavez Jr., if he was a standalone fighter and was not attached to Chavez Sr., he'll be laughed at. He wouldn't be supported. So he went on to fight Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva boxed him up. Now he had a couple decent moments against him, but he boxed him up. And I'm gonna tell you, the guy that Chavez Sr., in my opinion, maybe he started out not liking this guy, but after a while, he was probably like, man, I wish this was Chavez Jr. There's no doubt in my mind that Chavez Sr. Look at that smile. Listen, when Chavez Sr. is with Canelo now, this how he looks. When he look at Chavez Jr. now, this how he looks. That is not good, man. That's not good. Now, Chavez Jr. is basically saying this. I'll fight Jake Paul. He was basically saying that, it ain't really for the money. If I lose, I'll retire. You know what I'm saying? To me, it sounds like he wants to get another pay. Hey, can somebody block that VOR? Can somebody block that foreign language name guy? Can somebody block that? He gonna give me copyright. I don't know what he posted, but it ain't cool. Let me see if I can smoke him. I don't mind putting some ash to some people. Hold on. Where you at, champ? Don't run now. Don't run now. Where's he at? There he is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me get him. I wonder if I could just remove. What should I? Hot user. Put some time out. How do I say block? Dude, I'm trying to block you. That may have done it. That may have done it. Or not. That or not. Here we go. James Valdez said, just coming in, smash a like. Listen, I appreciate it, champ. Thanks, sir. So, let's get it, man. Chavez Jr. is now saying that he wants to fight Jake Paul. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the reason he want to fight Jake Paul, or if Jake Paul fights Chavez Jr., this is a hitman for hire. No, not a hitman to do your dirty work and kill somebody, but this is a hitman, as in Jake Paul hiring somebody to hit, man. And this is probably going to be everybody saying that Jake Paul, or at least that's what he's saying. People saying, fight a real fighter, fight a real fighter, fight a real fighter. And as bad as Chavez Jr. later career has been, he's considered a real fighter, former title holder. This is going to, even though the boxing world is gonna know, like, bro, this is a for hire, this is Chavez Jr. for hire. This ain't his father. This is for hire. But maybe the casuals don't know Chavez Jr. like that, and they would just see that that he fought a real fighter and he actually won. Listen, somebody was backing him. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have no faith in Junior. I have zero faith in Junior. I have more faith in Junior than Junior have in himself. And I have zero faith in Junior. Listen, I don't see it. I ain't betting on it. I ain't counting for it. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Listen, man. Make sure you're here tomorrow night. This is not Wilder versus Fury, not Anthony versus Usyk. Guys, we have Ortiz, Prince Charles, a.k.a. the Demigod, a.k.a. the Chosen One, a.k.a. Prince Aladdin, Charles Martin in the building fighting Luis Ortiz. I got Luis Ortiz winning. My homeboy Johnny got Charles Martin winning. Guys, listen, this is two southpaws. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I wish Ortiz was younger because I think I would like to see Ortiz take on, what's his name? Tyson Fury, if he was younger. I think that'll be an interesting fight with Ortiz being crafty, slick boxer, moves ahead, a little bit. I think that'd have been an interesting matchup. See, because Tyson Fury did beat Deontay Wilder, and listen, the way he beat him, he's looking like, he can't be stopped in the heavyweight division. But what we got to look at is, even though Wilder has a right hand that can detonate on anybody and explode, he does have some things he needs to improve on. One, defense, which includes hand positioning, keeping your hands up, not going straight back. Like just some things that I think Ortiz might not have the power, but the craftiness. But I think time is kind of catching up with Ortiz a little bit. Listen. To be honest, I'm picking Ortiz, but Charles Martin can make this interesting. He can, because Ortiz is getting older, and at some point he's going to age in the ring. We never got the deal. They have the only great thing about this, that if he does beat Charles Martin as an IBF eliminator, possibly he will actually be able to get his shot. And I'm hoping that he looks good against Charles Martin. I don't know for sure he beat Charles Martin. Charles Martin got a nice left hand that can do some damage himself. And we don't know how much is left in the tank of Ortiz. We know what he used to do was pretty nice. But can he still muster that up right now? I don't know. But guys, I got my family waiting on me. Wanted to come live. I want to say this, guys. It is your boy TDub's birthday. I'm a year older today. My New Year's, what I'm going to do, it's probably what a lot of people are going to do. Because TDub, once I left the gym and I stopped training a few months ago, TDub was missing something. So I'm definitely going to get myself back in the gym, get myself back boxing, mind focused, and I'm going to make sure, guys, that I'm going to give you that level of work, determination, that we're going to push and continue that grind on that road to 10,000. I hope all you guys have a blessed New Year. I'm going to be here with you guys. Have a great rest of your New Year's Eve. Bring the New Year in happy. Doesn't matter what's going on right now. Just make sure you have your mind in the right direction, heart in the right place, and let's get it. Brunel Smith says, I think Ortiz will win. I got him too. But you know what? Be here tomorrow night, because I'll be live. And I'll be back at it once again.